Welcome to another video from Masters of Consulting. Today we have Varsha, and in this video we want to give more detailed information about getting PR in Germany. First thing is to get the PR, there are so many requirements. So let's hear from her about some more details about PR application.
So yeah, I can tell you about how I got my PR. So initially I had to wait until I finish my probation, because I should never be in probation or a notice period when I'm applying for PR. And so after finishing my probation, I have to take care that I've finished 21 months after I got my blue card. Not after I applied for my blue card, but after I got my blue card. And then I also had to have a B1 certificate, and I had to have a rent and furniture room showing that I've finished 21 months after getting the blue card, paying taxes or paying rent. And also I had to show that I was registered in a house. I was in a house registered in the city, and I was living in a house and
Sufficient space, you mean? As she was saying, you should not be in probationary period when you are applying for this PR. As in you will start working in a company and then you will switch, and then you will think that now I have finished the 21 months, but you are still in a probationary period in new company, means you won't get the PR. You will have to wait till you finish the probationary period. That's one thing. And one more thing is she was telling about this language certificate, that is B1 certificate. B1 is actually composed of 4 modules: reading, writing, listening, speaking. And even if you don't have a certificate of one particular module, for example you fail a module, then also they are not considering it. It's you should have a complete B1 certificate. And one more important thing is they are mostly considering from the time you get the blue card. For example, there are few people who can start the job without the blue card initially. For example, you came with a job visa here and you can start immediately, but it will take some time for you to get the blue card. So what they are doing is only they are counting the time only after you get the blue card. So they are not counting the period you worked without having the blue card. This is also important.
I would like to interrupt you and say that yes, B1 is important to apply for the PR, and B1 is a requirement. But there are cases where when you go to, for example, a friend of mine has been to the Ausländer Behörde, and there he was applying for the extension of his blue card, and but you're already eligible for your PR because it's been 21 months after the blue card, and why are you applying for the extension of blue card? So he said, I do not have the B1 certificate. Then the caseworker just asked him to speak in a bit of German to see that if he has enough skills or not, and he spoke in German, and then that was enough for them, and they applied for the PR right then. So it's also, yes, B1 is important, but it also differs according to your caseworker. So that is something that is important, that has to be taken care of as well, that you have to see that how your caseworker deals with your situation.
So suggestion from her is just apply and try. Even if you don't have B1, you can just apply and try, and even if they reject, probably you can apply after completing the required period or getting the certificate. So there is no there is nothing you are losing by just applying and seeing if it works out.
When you say reject, it's not rejection exactly, that they're rejecting your application, but they will ask you to withdraw your application
and apply it again after
exactly.
the required number of months are met, or after getting the B1 you can apply again, that they are saying. So there is nothing wrong in just applying and checking. So main thing is it is depending on your caseworker who is handling your case. If they are okay and if they see that you can speak sufficiently, so then also they are accepting without the B1 certificate also. And one more important thing is, depending on the city where you are living, they are asking even the Leben in Deutschland exam certificate, but it is only depending on the city and the caseworker. So even if you don't have this Leben in Deutschland certificate, you can still try, or mostly in the website or the portal, they are giving the requirement of PR. It depends on the place you are living. So there is nothing you are losing by just trying to applying and trying if it is accepted. So please do try, guys.
I also would like to say that the 21 months also depends on your caseworker, that you can also get, once you apply for your blue card and you have 21 months, or you have paid for 21 months of taxes. So everything depends on your caseworker all we have to do is apply and see, or you can mail them asking what are the requirements, so then you get the detailed scenario from your caseworker itself, so that also helps.
So guys, to conclude, like the important documents or the required documents to apply for PR is, one is this language certificate, which is B1 or A1 depending on number of months after which you are applying. After you had the blue card, it's 21 months with B1 or 33 months after A1. That is one thing. And the next thing is the employment confirmation that you will have to get from your employer. And the next thing is the rent and Versicherung confirmation that you have paid for this particular period of time, like you have paid for the pension, that is rent and Versicherung confirmation. And the other thing is the confirmation from your landlord that you are staying in this house and you have sufficient space for living. So these are the main documents which you need to submit. And one more tip that we can give is, you can apply and try even like if you don't like if you are missing one of these things, so you can apply and try. It's mainly depending on your caseworker,
Or mail your caseworker.
yeah, like you can mail and check also, like if you have anything missing, if it is okay to apply, you can just mail and check as well. So thank you guys, thanks a lot. I hope this information was helpful for you. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys.